Hi everyone, Dennis Foley from Acoustic Fields. Today we're going to talk about an ideal vocal room. I know it's a little bit dangerous to use such terms as ideal, but I think this discussion will give you something to think about when it comes to vocal booths and rooms, because I kind of see them as a last resort a lot of times in studios, and they don't get the proper care and consideration that they really need in terms of acoustical treatment, size, volume. But let's talk about our vocal booth, or really a vocal room today is what we should call it. Booth kind of has that small, room feel, so we don't, we try to stay away from that. But if you hear the vocals of today, music, voice, it doesn't really matter. They're very small sounding. They're very, compressed, I guess, if you want to use an electronic paradigm in signal processing. But they just sound so claustrophobic, I think is the word that I'm trying to use, and obviously something we need to get away from. So small volumes, small rooms produce, that small sound. And I think my inability to explain it, but I think you all get what I mean. And of course, we want a fuller sound, a larger sound with our vocals, because our vocals are where we connect to the music emotionally. So, the bottom line here is we have to hear everything in that vocal. We have to hear what the singer had for breakfast, if you want to get comical about it. But the bottom line here is, we need to hear more than we're hearing today. I'm so disappointed in the recordings I hear today. Even Adele, a great voice, but, they process her to death in her vocals. So let's step back a little bit and think about, what the objective here and what we're trying to accomplish. So obviously music and voice are completely different paradigms and require completely different treatments. But the goal and the use of getting a larger sound, like we talked about, in number 3, is to use a combination of diffusion and absorption. Right diffusion sequence, right frequency response, right position in the room. And the whole key to this treatment paradigm is to make it variable. So you put it on casters, you make it portable. You're going to be using different microphones sometimes. You need the ability to move it around within the room and then learn how the room and the microphone interact. And then you can create some pretty great sounds. And there's examples of them on our website. Now, for the room and the dimensions of the room, what would an ideal vocal room be? Well, we know from our discussion up here that smaller rooms and larger rooms sound completely different. So how about a vocal room that had the ability to vary itself? Wouldn't it be great if you could push a button and make it a little bit larger, make the ceiling a little bit higher, make the front and rear walls a little bit longer? So some kind of variable treatment here depending on what you were accomplishing. And then on the inside of the room to have the flexibility and treatment between absorption and diffusion. So definitely an ideal situation, definitely an ideal scenario to have. Now, granted, we probably can't get, the variable room situation, the variable walls, although you could build that. The bottom line here is you definitely can use the treatment, absorption, and the diffusion on the inside to get away from that small box sound that we're seeing today. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed our videos today, and if you did, we really would appreciate a thumbs up from you. If you have any questions or comments, you can go to the comment section, or you can go to our website, acousticfields.com, and fill out the contact form. Subscribe to our channel, our YouTube channel. We're now doing 2 videos a week. If you have some ideas for topics, you can submit those to us also. If you're having room issues, we have that free room analysis. You can click on the button below, and we'll compare your room to our database of 120 built rooms that we built and actually measured, and I guarantee you your room is in that database. So just click on the button below for the free room analysis. Thank you.